Hello everyone, Dragon84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So my last recording somehow ended up without voice audio. The commentary track was completely empty. I probably had a microphone problem and never realized. I should really just check every recording before I put it online, but I neglected to do so. Right. Early cultist. We got a goose. Goose on the first spin, I mean, it's definitely not the best, but you can make it work. I feel like I needed to pick up a dwarf in order to actually compensate for the fact that the cultist doesn't give any money yet. But the cultist could end up being our highest scoring symbol, so I'm definitely not against it. Given that we have a cultist, Hexotedium is very good. It's a 3 value symbol, and the other two weren't very interesting. Egg carton, definitely good. Rain Cloud, Lucky 7. I don't particularly like picking up a Lucky 7 on its own because if you never end up picking up the other two 7s, it gives 0. And 0 is not a lot. Egg carton is fine. We kind of need a golden egg from the goose at some point, but I like 3-sided die over the beer. Dwarf would drink the beer, but we need 2 value symbols, so this is fine. Right, we are... Yeah, we're definitely on track to hit 50 here, that's good. Goldfish, toddler, coin, don't need any of those, and I don't think we need to pick something up here in order to make rent, so that's fine. Not seeing any other cultists yet, but that's also okay. Could pick up a crow, but... Sure, let's pick up one crow. It's a little bit better than a 1 value symbol. It's not a 2 value symbol, but... we have so many empties that I think it's fine to pick something up here. Right, removal capsule doesn't give any money. Piñata, I mean, we've passed like 3 toddlers right now. So we could have made it work, but let's just go for the bar of soap. At least it gives some money. Checkered flag, we don't have anything that works with it yet. We could pick something up, but I think I'm gonna go for either Lucky Cat or Lime Pepper. Given that we're not explicitly looking for rares and stuff, let's just go for the Lime Pepper. We're likely to remove the cat at some point unless the cat becomes better, so... fine. Rain is a 2 value symbol, that's okay. It's either rain or reroll capsule. I think I'm gonna go for the reroll capsule here. I don't think we need a rain at this point. 21. I hope we don't need a rain at this point. No, we don't. Let's grab a beer. Actually, just in case, maybe we can get away with a hustling capsule, which would be very good for us. We need to hit 12 every spin. I'm not sure if we're doing that. Well, we probably are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. Yeah, we're hitting more than 12 every spin. I think Hustling Capsule might actually be the pick here over a beer. Again, I'm not against making the dwarf work, but let's go for that Hustling Capsule. I want to make 100. Yeah, we made 14 here. Yeah, that's definitely good. Rapid Fluff doesn't really make us pick up more cultists, but at some point you need to do something to get better. So that's either a coal or a sapphire. I mean, we're making rent here, but we need to make the rent after that too. Yeah, let's pick up the coal. I realize that I'm doing a lot of investing into things that might not pay off, but I mean, you need to gear up for the early game, for the late game. 122, that's okay. We made multiple picks that aren't going to give us anything right away. Jellyfish is free to remove at some point, so that's definitely a great 2 value to pick up Lucky Dice is such a good rare item. We actually got 2 rare items here. That's kind of unlikely, but that's how odds work, right? Unlikely things happen rarely. Lucky Dice is extremely good. So our we only have a single 3-sided die, but that's now a 3 value symbol. And any 5-sided die we pick up is just going to be a 5 value symbol, which is insane early on. So that's our pick. Quickly the Wolf. I mean, I love Quickly the Wolf. Has a lot more synergies than Lucky Dice, but we don't have any wolves yet. And Lucky Dice is just so easy to make work. So now we are really priced into getting more dice. Alright. I don't really want to reroll here, but let's see how much we need to make. We need to make 23 every spin. Well, technically 22 for 4 spins and then 1 spin of 23. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, but we do have the lime peppers, so we can cash these in whenever we want. That's probably good enough. 21. Alright, I'm gonna reroll once. Right, let's grab the wine. But the wine is interesting. So it's a 2 value symbol now. And we can let the dwarf drink it, which would be fine. But we could also remove the dwarf and try and have a 3 value symbol in a few spins. And that might actually be better. Yeah, I think the wine is enough better than the dwarf right now that I'm just gonna remove the dwarf, and I think that's good. Alright, another 2 value symbol. 4. We do need to make our rent. 26. Yeah, I think we're making it. We have no empties. Yeah, Gambler is kind of a non-bow with the Lucky Dice because it's impossible to have the dice land on 1. But that's a price I'm willing to pay. 150 due in 1 spin. So how much do we need to make? 16? I think we're always making 16, right? I think I'm just picking up a sand dollar here. It's a 2 value symbol. We have a lot of 1 value symbols that Goose hasn't paid out yet, but there weren't any other options for the first spin, so right, it was a goose, a cherry, and a mouse or something like that. I don't know. Minor? Doesn't matter. The question is, do I need to reroll? But I don't think I do, right? No, I don't need to reroll here. Right. At some point we're really into finding a rare. But a 5-sided die would be insanely good right now too. Cardboard Box is pretty good. Cardboard Box Essence doesn't give anything right now, but at some point it will. Lockpick Essence can also... Lockpick Essence gives you money directly, which is good. Lucky 7 Essence makes it more likely for Chemical 7s to show up, but I don't think it's got Lucky 7 Essence here. Lockpick Essence is more likely to give us money directly, but Cardboard Box Essence is better in the long term, right? I mean, those removals are going to be very good once we fill out our board with better symbols, so I think it's Cardboard Box Essence here. Sure. But we do need to hit good stuff. And let's grab the Void Fruit here. Ninja and Big Urn, neither of those are bad, but they don't help us that much. Black Cat is good. Grave Robber would have been fine if we had gone for the Big Urn, but it was very unlikely for Grave Robber to pop up. I mean, yeah, making our cat into a 2 value symbol, that's just good enough to do. It's not very good, but it's definitely better than nothing. Alright, we definitely need to do something here. 225 minus 38 divided by 6. Yeah, we need to hit 32 every spin. I don't think we're doing that. Cultist is kind of in the way here. That's sad. I'm actually going to reroll, and none of these help us, but let's grab the bubble. Bubble is a little bit better than our average symbol. We haven't hit any eggs yet for the egg card, and that's kind of a downer. Don't really want another... Do I want another 2-value symbol? Maybe I do. Sure. It raises our average yield here. Our wine is almost there, so that's good. Save, so if we had picked the lockpick essence, the save would have been good for us. But let's just go for the chemical 7 because we don't have anything to make our save better. There's a second cultist. I think we do need to pick it up here, but Hexadraining might actually be better in the abstract. That's actually the question. I mean, in the long term, probably the cultist is better. But do we have a long run? Right? If we don't make our next rent, doesn't that just mean that we need the Hexadraining right now? Yeah, we need to make 31 every spin. Which actually means that we have been doing well enough. And picking up a cultist makes our other cultist better. I'm gonna pick up the cultist. This might be a mistake, but if we make rent, then we are going to be very, very happy. I'm very scared if we're making rent or not, so I'm gonna pick up another 2-value symbol just to 29. 29 is definitely not enough. Yeah, I'm not picking up an anchor, a toddler, or a candy. So roll the dice and let's hope for the best. 29. That's a miss. Sad. Interesting. I don't think I made any real mistakes, but I mean, we picked up an egg carton and no eggs. We picked up a cultist and a hexotedium and no other cultists. Maybe I shouldn't have picked up the coal. Yeah, I think I should actually have picked up the beer over the coal, probably. Maybe not, I don't know. We have a lot of random symbols. We have a lot of things that are 2 because, I mean, we needed to survive. I still stand behind removing the dwarf when we picked up the wine. Maybe the crow wasn't as good as it should have been. I don't know. I mean, lucky dice is insane, but you do need to combine it with dice. So I think most of our problem was just that we had a lot of setup to pick great things, and then the great things didn't pop up. Actually, I'm just gonna go for another run. I know that that hasn't helped us that much every time, but let's hope that it does now. This is kind of bad. Let's pick up goldfish then. We need to keep on picking up symbols in order to make our first rent, because we picked up a cultist on the first spin. We don't really need to pick something up here, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we don't need anything here. And these are all bad. Could pick up a B, but I don't have any particular reason to want a B. Alright, just made the first rent by the skin of our teeth. Not great. Bar of soap. This is maybe the first time that the goldfish synergy is really going to pay out for me. I'm not going to do the 5th ace thing. Let's just pick up the guillotine and hope that we're going to see a billionaire at some point. Right, goldfish can eat some bubbles. Alright, the question is, so how much does the goldfish make? 15 for each bubble destroyed. That's probably enough to pick up a coal here. Wow, these are such bad rolls. Alright, goldfish is helping. That's good. Anchor early is very good. Yeah, we have made this rent, that's good. But we're not seeing any good symbols. But let's see what happens. We got a decent... Hey, there's a random rare. The game is taking pity on us. That's good. Omelette is just very good. Probably happy hour. So any item that just boosts symbols is usually going to be good. Yeah. I really like pool ball, but I don't think it was a pick here. 12. Right, there's a second cultist. Great. There are already 1 value symbols. Beer is now a 2 value symbol. I think I need to pick up the beer just for it being a 2 value symbol with the happy hour. Not really what I'm most enthusiastic about doing. Alright, there's a billionaire. We have the guillotine. Let's do it. Yeah, that's a good amount of money for now. Don't want to grab when we're going for cultists. But we've already made this rent. The billionaire was very good for us. Coconut, that's not the kind of uncommon that we want right now, but a 3-sided die is fine. We don't have the lucky dice anymore, but we're doing well enough. Alright, we need to hit 150, but we are already on 48, so we're on a good point here. Green pepper is always going to pay out, and it's going to give us 3. I mean, as long as we have dots, green pepper is just insanely good. Alright, we have exactly 20 symbols, so no need to remove anything yet. We have some things that we're looking to remove, but yeah, not yet. Alright, let's remove the flower first. Still like removing the flower over the coin, but I think you can go either way on those and not have a problem. We have 2 cats, so milk is definitely good. At some point. Not right now, but at some point it's going to be very good. But we're definitely doing well, so I can't complain. Alright, omelette with milk. That's good to have in your back pocket. 204, that's good. We're almost a rent payment ahead. Not a full rent payment, but we're getting there. Birdhouse might have been good on the last run, but not right now. We skipped on the bear, I think. Yeah, we picked the jellyfish over the bear. So Maxwell the bear essence isn't doing anything yet. Besides, honey is rare, so I don't know. Triple coins essence. If there are at least 3 coins when destroyed, coins give 3 more this game. So this can make coins into 3 value symbols. It's probably better than either Birdhouse or Maxwell the bear, but sure. There's another billionaire. Could go for the orange or... But let's just go for the money up front. There's another chance for egg carton. I don't like Zerf's contract or Ninja and Mouse. Zerf's contract might have... I mean, we have some reasons that Zerf's contract... I mean, we have the 2 cultists that aren't doing anything yet, but we're still hoping that they are going to do something. I'm really debating how to handle the triple coins essence. I mean, are we going to grab a Hex of Midas when we see one? I don't know. Hex of Destruction. We could do that, but I don't think it's even all that great. No. I mean, we're on the verge of having a diamond. 26. Orange. I don't really want to add another symbol here. I don't think we need to. Right, we're doing well enough. We're making this rent. But by how much? No, we're definitely making this rent, so Hustling Capsule is an easy pickup. Yeah, we've almost made it. Could pick up a Tedium Capsule. It's a free 5 money, but does it even help us? It helps us a little bit. I think it's good to do it here. I mean, we're definitely seeing at least 1 common anyway. Sure. Right, skip, and we have made this rent, which is good. Right. 275. We need to make 300 for the next one. Bear, wealthy capsule, hearts. I don't know, man. Rerolling isn't going to give us anything. It's probably going to give us another 2 value symbol. So the question is, do we want a bear? I mean, we are going to remove a symbol. So we're probably removing either the cherry or the goldfish. I don't think it matters that much which one we remove. Yeah, I'm gonna remove the goldfish. The question is, do we really want a bear? Probably. Yeah, let's grab a bear. We have a dog, right? Right, Quigley the wolf, very good. That makes things a lot better. And if we find a fish tank, then that's fine. Then removing the goldfish didn't actively help us, but that's fine. Alright, let's see. 300 minus 81 divided by 6, 37. I think that's doable, right? 33. Alright, we need something, but an egg is something. 37. Right, that's good. Key, diamonds, anchor. None of those help us. I think we need to still make 37. Yeah, 38 right now. So I'm just gonna reroll and find something. Lockbox for the key that we just didn't take. Essence capsule, I don't think we're doing well enough for this rent payment to get away with that. So reroll. Dog. Good. Right, we have 3 wolves now, that's good. We also have 2 cultists, which might just be the worst number of cultists. We're going to lose some duds. Right, another dog. Boosted by the cultist for 1 spin. Alright, I think pretty soon the beers are going to fall off. They're not going to be as good anymore, so I'm actually going to grab a dwarf and let him clean up the 2 value symbols here. Right, we need to focus on 3 value symbols and better. 375. Happy hour essence. That's definitely not the best timing on that. Dishwasher essence can do a lot of work, but I think golden carrot essence is just insane. I mean, 7 spins for a very rare. I think you just can't say no to that. Tomb. Not that interested in a tomb. I think just any random rare is as good, so let's go for the lucky capsule. Pizza the cat, we have 2 cats, definitely picking up that thing, and we might find an eldritch creature from the thing. Alright, apple, just a 3 value symbol, but 3 value symbols are still good here. 43, that's fine. I like that. Just to make sure. We need 42. So let's see how much we make every spin. 43, yeah. Void creature or removal capsule, that's interesting. So we still have things that we want to remove, so that's good. Void creature, don't know. Let's go for that. Removal capsule, I think that's still fine. 41. And now let's get to the void fruit. Alright, we have the removal, we should probably have used that. We have a diamond, so light bulb is probably going to be good for us. It's removing itself at some point too, so as long as it does something, it's probably good. 47, that's fine. We still have our 2 cats, so yeah, I'm okay with the milk. Lucky that we get it instantly, and then we get our very rare, which is a wild card. Wild card is extremely good. Not the best very rare, because it doesn't do anything on its own. You need other things to pump it up, but we have other things that are doing well with it, so that's good. Golden egg is worth 4. Golden egg is worth 4. Yellow pepper is worth 2. don't want Caldicronite. Cardboard box is fine, but let's just go for something that gives us something right now. Remove the pearl, I guess. Sure. Removing the pearl does mean that the light bulb only interacts with the diamond, but maybe that's actually just what we want. At some point I want to remove the dwarf too, but yeah. As long as the light bulb is hitting our diamond, we are going to have some good spins for now. Item capsule could hit some interesting things probably. Not that many, but yeah, let's go for the item capsule. Great robber is fine. 49. I'm okay with 49, but let's make sure. Ooh, we need 53. So we're behind again. We still have the yeah. 76. Yeah, we're getting some below average rolls and then some above average rolls. Creature. Oh, our wild card is doing some work. 53. There's a 5-sided die. Would have loved to have that in our previous run. Our cultists are starting to become a liability, so that's something that we need to keep in mind. And we still need to make rent. 41, alright. We're making 41. Yeah. None of these help us, so skip. Yeah, we're kind of plateauing a little bit again. So we need something to push us ahead. Ooh, none of these help us in any way. Wanted poster, I mean, no. Quiver, we don't have any arrows yet, but if we get an arrow, then Quiver is going to be very good, and then Shedding Season doesn't do anything yet. So let's go for the Quiver Essence. Diver is very good here. Yeah, let's go for the Diver. Horseshoe is pretty good. We removed a bunch of things that the Diver interacts with, but we're gonna get more. There's another egg. Definitely picking that up. That's just another pool ball. Alright, we get a removal. That's great. General Zaroff. Oh, that's interesting. I think we actually need to do that here. I mean, we want to remove the cultist, we want to remove the dwarf. We kind of want to keep the diver, that's a problem. I mean, we don't really have any other scaling options. Yeah, given that we just picked up the diver, I don't think we want Zaroff here. That's a shame, because General Zaroff is just so close to being good here. I mean, he gives 20 for each symbol destroyed, but I think the diver is just so important for winning this run that we just can't remove it here. I'm gonna remove the coin now. Right? I mean, we still have the triple coins essence, but I don't think that's happening. And dwarf might do something? I don't know. If we pick up a bartender? Yeah. Omelette with golden egg. Great synergy. We still have our two cats, so I think picking up a milk is fine. 56. I don't really feel like picking up another light bulb. Any turn that it doesn't interact with the diamond is just going to be a liability. I think we need to hit 72 every spin. That's a bit much. Yeah, 600 minus 242 divided by 5. 72. That's a tall order. That might mean that we actively need to get lucky. In which case we would have to pick up the light bulb. I mean, are we getting that if we're not picking up the light bulb? Probably not, right? This is a problem. Alright, light bulb it is. Light bulb isn't hitting. It's 57. I mean, goldfish for the diver, but we don't have the time for that. No, none of these help us enough, but not picking up anything is also not helping us. I don't think we're winning this run. But we got close enough, so that's good. 53, yeah. I mean, we don't get any symbols that help us enough, so this is definitely the end of this run. 59. Milk over egg, because we need something right now. That's the wild card. 72, yeah, that's what we needed to hit some time ago. So, alright, that's it. 60, and that's the end. So, alright, this was an interesting run, right? We had kind of a rough start. We had one cultist early, and we got a second one at some point, but never found any more. Could have started removing them earlier, but we only removed one value symbols. The dwarf, I don't know, we had the two beers that were two value symbols. Maybe we shouldn't have picked the dwarf, but I thought we could either remove it at some point or have it be better. Diamond did work. The diver was our big hope for something that was going to help, but I mean, the wolves were very good. I mean, we had a lot of 3 value symbols in the end. But wolves on their own, they just need something to keep them in the game. So we had a lot of interesting things going on, but none of them were really game-winning stuff. Quiver Essence, I mean, we didn't have any other options. Triple Coins Essence, same idea. Maybe, if I had done the math, I would have seen that we just needed to pick up the General Zaroff. Because I think that might have actually have been our out to stay in the game. But the problem with General Zaroff is that you just need to keep on adding humans to your build, and if you just miss at some point, or I mean, it also makes it harder to skill because so many scaling things are human based. In any case, I mean, I think picking up the Zaroff was our only out, and skipping on it was probably wrong. But I honestly thought we had more time. I mean, the fact that the last few spins we needed to hit 72 to just stay in the game, that just means that we were already behind enough that I should have been panicking earlier. Anyway, this was an interesting run. Interesting 2 runs. Does mean that we are not doing well. We're slightly staying above 50%. It's 54% win rate. That's definitely not good enough. Win streak of 0 again. Losing streak of 2. That's how the dice fall. We had a lot of very interesting decision points. A lot of things that we tried that didn't work out. A lot of things that worked out a little bit, but not well enough to win a run. That happens sometimes. I stand behind most of my decisions, except for not picking Zaroff. The problem with Zaroff is that pretty often he's just not good enough, and then sometimes you just need him. So, I don't know. Let me know if you have any ideas about it. In any case, I hope this sound works out this time, and I will see you next time in another Luck Be a Landlord video. Goodbye.